Hey, Stav. Hey, Elvis, and potentially esteemed guest. I'm calling in with a bit of a barbershop quandary that I have right now. About a year and a half ago, I started getting regular haircuts in my older age, just trying to take a little bit better care of my looks for my wife and my kids and whatnot.
That's nice.
So I started going to this really popular barbershop in my town, and I actually got linked up with a random pic of a guy that I know from being a customer at one of my previous jobs. He does a pretty good job. Everything's fine. I go there, you know, maybe once every couple of weeks. Sometimes a little awkwardness, but, you know, he does fine or whatever.
What's up?
Well, 1 week recently, he was unavailable, and I really needed to get my haircut before an event. So I pick another barber there that's a little bit younger of a guy, and he's way cooler, does in my opinion, way better job.
Classic.
And is actually slightly cheaper and was just a chill hang, good to talk to, all that good stuff. At the end of me getting the haircut, though, everyone in there is aware that I go to the original guy usually. He tells me that the original guy had threatened to knock his teeth down his throat if he found out he was taking any of his customers, because this situation had happened in the past.
Oh,
someone
my
had got their
God.
haircut from this guy, and he found out from the new guy. So when I leave there, I'm kind of a little bit conflicted, because now I want to go back to the new barber guy, but I also don't want to put him in a weird spot, and I also, you know, don't want to be in an awkward situation myself. So I'm trying to figure out, do I just take the pussy route and go to the original guy and just keep going? Do I pull the big dick move and go with the new guy and just kind of tell him, you know, whatever, this guy's better, or just don't mention it? Or do I just say fuck it and go to a new barbershop in total? Yeah, any thoughts on that would be great, because I'm a little bit conflicted. Thanks for everything, guys. You killed it on the 3-month tour. I saw you in Iowa. Thanks.
Hell yeah, dude. Thank you.
Nice. This is a George Costanza situation for sure. Or Larry David.
I think it's literally Seinfeld, right?
Does this happen with a barber?
I think there's a barber. Yes, we in fact.
I was thinking about it more as the switch, like the one where he wants to date the girl's roommate or something.
We also have gotten this question before on literally the Andrew Santino episode in Los Angeles. I remember this. This quandary. This is a little different though, because the old barber who he doesn't like displayed some very aggressive and strange behavior.
Definitely.
So I think what I would do, it's hard to say. Sorry, guys, I'm eating 100 milligram edible.
Well, yeah. Should I say
you
something
want to
first?
drive? Chew, yeah.
I think partially what I could say, I don't really know what to do. I think you would do something different than me, but I think that that he's somewhat, you've realized, yeah, maybe this new barber is great. Maybe he cuts your hair better. Maybe he's a cooler guy. But I think you actually more realize that you don't like your current barber.
Right.
And so either way, I think like you don't really want to create drama at a fucking barber shop. So you might just have to find a new fucking barber that you like and realize like there's definitely someone that's going to cut your hair better. If that guy did, you can find someone else.
Yeah.
And I think that your barber sounds like a fucking asshole. Who
Yeah, he
cut
sounds
hair
like a
that well.
fucking piece of shit. And by the way, he's providing a service.
Yeah.
If you do not like, now look, obviously it's going to be a little fucking, it's going to be a little weird, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
But you have, I think like definitely you don't stick with the current barber. Your options are, like Ben says, it's the path of least resistance. You found out you don't like your current barber, so go to a different place. I mean, he lives in fucking Iowa, so who knows how many people
That's true.
are good at cutting hair. But
I'm trying to think of one city in Iowa. Dubuque. That's all I can think of.
the Quad Cities, we played there.
Davenport, baby.
Davenport, baby. Shout out to
Davenport, of course. I actually really like Davenport. Oh, no,
I had really bad diarrhea the whole time.
Is that where they have a comedy festival?
I think I don't remember.
Anyway.
Who gives a fuck?
Who cares?
It was kind of cute though, but I just had such bad diarrhea the whole time. So your two options are go fucking just leave and go somewhere else, find a referral. Like I had a situation where I was like it wasn't the same thing, but it's just like a dentist or whatever. And I was just like, I had the same thing where I was like, I thought I liked my dentist.
Yeah.
And then I had to like rush, get something done. And I just went somewhere else. I was like, that experience was so much better that I just did research and found, because a lot of times for a lot of things we do, we just go with the default. And this should
Definitely.
shake you out of the default at least.
Especially, I feel like people who are poor.
Absolutely.
Grew up poor.
You
Like,
just
you just
don't
go-
know. You don't know that
Go there.
that it's an option to search around.
You can search around, and it's like I'm also from a small town where it was just like my mom was a nurse, so we just went to where she
Yeah.
worked, literally.
Totally. And all my haircuts were like a friend of my mom's who
Yes.
cut hair. We went to her basement.
Yeah.
And she did it for, half off,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. So I get it. Now, you do have an opportunity. Basically, it's like, when you're playing fucking some shitty iPhone game, like Angry Birds or something, and there's like you 1-star, 2-star, or 3-star it, right? 2-starring it is just going somewhere else, new barber. 3-starring it is standing up for yourself in an awkward situation and being like, hey, oh yeah, I just, schedule lined up better. I like the job he did. I still, whatever, like no hard feelings, obviously, but I just didn't. And if if that guy confronts you, you can just be like, hey man, okay, I was being polite, but to be honest with you, he was much better.
Why is this like a Glengarry Glen Ross style barbershop?
That's how barbershops are. Dude.
Really?
Like most barbers are like, they're basically renting the chairs. They're independent contractors.
That's crazy.
And so it is like
it's like they're selling a fucking car. It's like a fucking haircut.
It's like, yeah, who's just better at it?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, if you wanted to challenge yourself, right? And by the way, I'm trying to be realistic here because I was about to say, like, dude, I'd tell that guy to fuck off. But you know what? There have been times in my life where I'm so overloaded. I'm so over whatever. I just don't want to deal with it.
Takes energy. Takes energy.
But if you wanted to, this is an opportunity for you to be like, oh, yeah, man, no hard feelings. And if you really wanted to, like, if you want to do some old school, like, a man's work, you go up to him and you're like, I've enjoyed the time we've had together. I really appreciate it, but I'm going to go over to him. But also at the end of the day, you don't know this fucking guy's shit.
You don't.
He's a guy you fucking paid to do a service and he did a bad service compared to, you find a different guy. It's not your fault. By the way, if he really wanted you as a client, or like if you were a very important client, he's not moving shit around for you, is he? You know what I mean? How close a relationship do you really have? This guy just seems like a violent prick who you just a dickhead who you just went to by default. And
do you think the new barber could want him to not try to switch to him because he doesn't want to deal with this guy who seems kind of like angry?
I think that guy's a piece of shit no matter what, and he's probably so annoying to work with that on some level he's like, good, fuck you, dude. What are you gonna do? Fucking fight me?
Yeah.
And the answer is maybe.
They have blades.
They do have literal blades, but good luck, man.
I actually think you should start shaving your head like I do. I've been my own barber for the last 20 fucking years.
Yeah, and what I do is I don't get haircuts until I'm in a television show,
and then they pay for it.
They're like, Jesus, your hair looks like shit. Can we trim your ends? Like, yes, thank you.
Yeah, you telling me I should shave my mustache is pretty ironic.
Why is that? Why is it ironic?
I don't know.
I have a mustache. You have a mustache. I don't get how
I was looking at some old pictures of you. You were pretty cute too.
I was no.
You actually are.
This is better.
You
This is
actually
a better
are
look
cuter
for
with
me.
this.
You gotta admit that.
I do actually fully admit it.
Thank you.
Though there is something nice about seeing you back when you're toothless.
But that's
you're
just,
so young.
I was so young, dude.
Cherubic is.
I really was, and I really wasn't that fat. That's the worst part. I really wasn't that fucking fat.
But you just had a perfectly round. It's just that you had a perfectly round face, and you feel like you just have the fat guy. Like,
no, vibes wise, spiritually, I'm a fat guy. I'm just saying, why didn't I turn my life around?
Totally. Yeah,
I was broke and nothing was happening.
Happens constantly, dude. People do it all the time.
I'm gonna fucking die soon. Next
People
question.
do it all the fucking time.